Yeah, good morning, everyone. Yesterday, US market was closed, and today morning futures are more of a flattish. Asian market is seeing some positive trend, whereas bond yield in the US has moved up to higher level. Currently, it is at around 1.82, which is one of the highest in recent past. And apart from that, commodity is also mixed bag, nothing so great. Oil is consistently showing upward movement. Now also with some geopolitical reasons which are getting attached to oil. And apart from that, aluminum is up by around 0.5%. Copper is flat. Iron ore is down by around 1.4%, and steel is down by around 0.5%. So more of a flattish type of opening is been seen. Now I'll ask a technical team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Good morning, all of you. Yesterday we see some positive momentum little bit in market, and we see some auto and reality stock in positive side, and banking stock in pressure in yesterday. So today we expect a flattish open in market, and we see trading near the resistance zone in upside is 18,340, 18,370 in Nifty. If Nifty break that level, then we expect further momentum. But in downside, immediate intraday support place around 18,240. So if Nifty break this range, then we expect some pressure towards 18,100 and 18,000 in downside. So we can watch this important support zone for Nifty today, and we expect that sideways momentum in intraday basis. Bank Nifty also trading near the support zone, and that is 38,300. And Bank Nifty break this level, then we expect pressure towards 38,000 and 37,850 at downside. Nifty Finance trading near support zone is 18,370 is an important support zone, and yesterday we see that Nifty Finance trade near that support zone. If break that level, then we expect further pressure towards 18,300, 18,210 at downside. Upside 18,470 is important resistance for Nifty Finance. So we expect sideways movement today. Nifty trading, all three index trading within the range. In stock specific, Godrej Property looks positive at current level. We already given call in Godrej Property, but right now the target is upside is 202, 202 in first, and then 2050 in next target for Godrej Property. Support place around 1940 at downside. Ultratech Cement also looks positive at current level. Yesterday we see some positive momentum in Ultratech. So we expect positive momentum continue in Ultratech Cement. Upside 8,000 and above level will be seen 1 to 2 trading session, maybe 80 to 100 in upside. Support place at 77, 30, 77, 40 at downside. That's it for technical derivative guidance.
Yeah, thank you, Vikas. See, on the derivative front, basically the data hasn't really changed. There is one very important thing from the data which has come out yesterday. The 17,500 strike puts some very aggressive open interest has been built in for the 17,500 put strike, and more than 50 lakh shares have been added. In fact, more than 40 lakh shares have been added yesterday alone. So that is one data point, because we are already at 18,300 odd levels. Such high amount of open interest built up at 17,500 put strike cannot be ignored, and this doesn't happen every day as well. So overall, when you see the scenario where we are placed, we are placed near the resistance. There is a budget coming up, the VIX is going up. So all of these scenarios together, it does suggest that some amount of profit booking can come in the index. Probably, if not now, little later, probably towards the end of the week. But this seems a little likely now with all the data that is coming out. So look out for the same. Some amount of profit booking should be done. That is the need of the hour right now. Even though Nifty is going up, probably it can continue to move up towards 18,500 levels. But there is somewhere in between 18,400 and 500, you will witness some resistance coming in, and Nifty witnessing some selling pressure. Also, another important data point here is the open interest in calls that has reduced. So that is something again, just doesn't happen every day. The open interest in calls from the 18,300, 400, 500 strikes that used to be around the 90 lakh shares, that has come down to 60 odd lakh shares. So that is again another area of concern where not much open interest has been built in there. So the PCR is shot up as well. So it's a double whammy, but looks like profit booking would be the best thing to do going forward. Now, coming to the stocks, ONGC continues to perform on the upside. Good open interest has been built up in the last few trading sessions. So it will continue to move up. As I said yesterday as well, the metals sector have witnessed good amount of short covering action, and they are now primed to move up. Even though there was negative news, you saw how the sector as a whole moved up yesterday. It looks like this momentum should continue in major stocks, and going forward, metals is likely to perform even better. So one can look to buy the same. Banking is going to be under some amount of pressure now. So profit booking should be a good option. And probably if they come down 2 to 5%, you can again look to buy. That's it from my side. I'd like to, as a fundamental team, to take over.
Good morning. Yesterday, Angel One, which is Angel Broking, had results which improved quarter on quarter as well as year on year. The fee and commission revenue, the core revenue, grew by 14% quarter on quarter, which was decent. And EBITDA and PAT both grew by 23% quarter on quarter, which was encouraging. Also, the NSE active clients market share is continuously rising. It was at 9.7% against 9.3% in September quarter and 7.6% year on year. The incremental NSE active clients market share has been consistently at around the 12% mark since last 5-6 quarters, despite very high aggression from Upstocks and Grow, which are marketing aggressively. So because of this higher incremental market share, they are witnessing a continuous increase in the total active clients market share. So we are positive on Angel One. Also, Chola Investment and Finance is acquiring PaySwift, which is in the business of enabling online payment gateway services for e-commerce companies and provides e-commerce solutions. So with PaySwift's focus on SME segment, it is expected to add value to existing Chola ecosystem as almost 20% of Chola's AUM comes from SME financing. So this investment will give Chola the platform to build a new age SME offering at scale, and also access to the SME network across the country, and the opportunity to expand the SME financing offering. So Chola will buy 72% stake in this company for rupees 450 crores. So it's a sizable investment and acquisition. Company had a sales of around 200 odd crores, and so if we calculate the market cap to sales at which the acquisition is happening is at just 3 times, which seems to be on the cheaper side considering the digital nature of the acquired company PaySwift. So this is positive for Chola. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Yesterday, Tatva Chintan Pharma announced their results. This is the chemical company which had a good listing also. However, the results this time were below expectations. Sales grew by 30% YOY. However, it was below the street expectation of 121 crores. EBITDA margins also have come down at 22.7% versus expectation of 24%. The company trades at high valuation of 55.5 times on FY23 EPS, so that would restrict any upside. And at least for today's trade, we believe that there would be a negative reaction on this. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Tech Mahindra has acquired 100% stake in Comtech company for 310 million euros. The transaction is expected to be accretive on EBIT margin level, EPS, FCFF, and ROC level to Tech Mahindra. Revenue for CTC 9-month FY21 stood at euro 58.8 million, and CY 18 to 20 CAGR growth for the company stood at 39.3%. Other than this, Tech Mahindra is also investing another 20 million euros in acquiring 25% stake in Swift and Assurance platform, which are a part of the founding group of CTC, and which will help Tech Mahindra to strengthen its digital engineering and insurance technology business. This is positive to Tech Mahindra. Other than this, Sonata Software has posted its result. The company has posted improved set of numbers for the quarter, with the international IT services dollar revenue coming in at 53.4 million versus expectation of dollar 52 million, Q on Q 49.4 million. Even on consolidated level, the company has posted improved set of numbers with revenue coming in at 1858 crores, up 92.9% QOQ and 33.1% year on year. Stock is trading at 21.2 times FY23 EPS. Thank you.
Good morning. Ultratech Cement came up with its result, and the result was marginally below expectations. Volume came at 23.1 million ton versus expectation of 23.2. Sales realization for the quarter came at 5613 per ton versus 5553 ton sequentially. EBITDA per ton came at 1046 per ton versus 1254 per ton quarter on quarter. The company has started the current quarter on a positive note with improvement in demand sentiments and improvement in price as well. Demand will continue to remain strong on back of increase in urban housing and new infra projects in the pipeline. The company took a marginal price hike in few regions of Maharashtra and Kerala in the month of Jan, and will further look to increase the price in the coming months across India. During the quarter, the operating costs were higher by about 250 per ton, and the management expects these costs to have likely peaked and will see a gradual decline moving forward. During the quarter, the company spent 599 crores on capex and has guided for a total of 5,000 crores for the current fiscal and another 4,000 for FY23. From a long-term perspective, we are positive on this company. Apart from this, Tata Steel Long Products result was okay. Revenues came at 1677 crores versus 1637 crores sequentially. EBITDA came at 251 crores versus 242 crores quarter on quarter. The margins were more of flattish at 15% versus 14.8% quarter on quarter. The share is trading at EV by EBITDA of 4.37 times Q3 FY22 EBITDA. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from that, HFCL has reported number, and numbers were more of a okay, remain more of a flattish quarter on quarter. Company has done QIP of around 600 crore plus in recent past, and that money company will be utilizing for expansion of its optical fiber and optical fiber cable facility. in with this money. And apart from that, Finotex Chemical has reported good set of numbers. The company has reported revenue growth of almost around 80% year on year and 34% quarter on quarter. EBITDA also grew by around 70% quarter on quarter and around 80% year on year. And company has reported EPS of around 1.7 rupees. Share is trading at around 36 time TTM EPS. And if we analyze Q3 EPS, then it is somewhere trading at around 24 times. So this stock looks good and can see some attraction, though the result came in during the market hour, but that was towards the end of the market hour, around 10-15 minutes before the market ended. So may have some more impact today. Then ISMT Jindal Pipe has also put in new bid for ISMT. Kirloskar Ferrous has already come up with the acquisitions of the company in past, but now Jindal Pipe is putting up counter bid. But we see that the agreement with the lender, it's ISMT is more of a company under more of a debt trap, and was settled with the lender, that is banker and all. So definitely before announcing the acquisition, Kirloskar Ferrous might have signed the deal with the lender. So now changing the deal with Kirloskar and now giving it to Jindal Pipe, we feel it's difficult, may not be possible. So it's more of a counter impact for the ISMT, which Jindal Pipe is putting up, and trying to block the trade, block the deal which has happened, because Jindal Pipe is already there in this business with the group company, that is Maharashtra Seamless, that is already there in the same line of business of seamless pipe. And ISMT was more of a non-functional for many years. And if Kirloskar Ferrous take it over, then definitely it will start production of that, and that will create competition in the market. So this Jindal Pipe is trying to block that. Then results for next Friday. Gland Pharma is likely to report number, and numbers are more of a flattish quarter on quarter. Revenue is also likely to remain flattish, and even EBITDA margin quarter on quarter likely to remain flattish. Then JSW Steel is likely to report numbers are likely to be more of okay set of numbers. The EBITDA per ton is likely to decline by around 3,200 rupees quarter on quarter. But that will be countered by large volume which will be added up in this quarter on account of Bhushan Power, which got added in this quarter. So the volume will increase substantially in this quarter, and revenue is likely to grow by around 13% quarter on quarter, which will compensate a large part of this EBITDA decline in EBITDA. Anyhow, EBITDA, absolute EBITDA quarter on quarter will show some decline quarter on quarter. So result is more of a okay set of numbers. Then Kajaria Ceramic is likely to report number. Here revenue is likely to show good growth of around 23% year on year, but EBITDA margin, which came off in recent past from peak of around 20-21%, is likely to remain more of a flattish quarter on quarter, and will show some decline year on year, because last year same quarter they were enjoying very substantially high margin. Now it is getting normalized, so 18.4% that is expected, and that is what their normal expected margins are. So margins is getting normalized, revenue growth is good, so overall result likely to be better. Then Polycab is likely to report number. Here again revenue growth will be 16%, but year on year, but margins as such in the last year same quarter was having substantially good margin. From there, it will be a decline. Quarter on quarter, it will be more of a flattish. But the margins which are expected are still lower than the overall margins which companies are expected at around 12%. So company is likely to report margins of around 10%. So more of a okay set of number for Polycab. Then Hindustan Zinc is likely to report numbers, and numbers are likely to be good. Quarter on quarter revenue is likely to up by around 30%, and also EBITDA is also likely to up by around 30%. This is mainly led by higher volume and also higher realization. Then Inox Laser is likely to report a better number. They were seen consistently reporting very low volume because of the COVID-related lockdown and all. Now in Q3, there were some open up and had shown some improvement in there. Likely to show some improvement in this quarter. Then Jyoti Lab is likely to show more of a declining set of numbers. Quarter on quarter revenue is likely to decline by 10%, and EBITDA is also likely to decline by 11%. Year on year also, revenue is likely to grow by around 10%, but EBITDA margin will see a larger impact and will decline by around 25%. So declining numbers for Jyoti Lab. Then Reliance Industry is likely to report numbers. The numbers are expected to be good. In all respect, Geo will also show some improvement, but not very great improvement. The larger improvement will be coming up in Q4, wherein the company has taken price increase. All the three telecom company has taken price increase. So Q4 will be very good for telecom part of the business. But anyhow, subscribers are likely to increase by around 1%, and ARPU is also likely to increase from 144 to 149. So overall EBITDA is likely to grow by around 2% quarter on quarter. Whereas retail business is likely to show substantial improvement, wherein EBITDA is likely to improve by around 17% year on year and 24% quarter on quarter. And oil O2C business also is likely to show substantial improvement in this quarter, wherein quarter on quarter EBITDA is likely to improve by around 18%. So overall results for Reliance Industry seems to be positive. Then HDFC Life is likely to report numbers. Numbers are likely to be okay. We already have volume numbers for the quarter, but new business AP is likely to grow by around 10% year on year, and VNB is also likely to grow by around 9%. So very nominal growth is expected from HDFC Life, but SBI Life is likely to report good substantial improvement in the numbers, wherein new business AP is likely to grow by around 19% and VNB is likely to grow by around 40%. Then L&T Finance and Holding is likely to report numbers. The numbers are likely to be more of a declining, wherein PBP is likely to come out by around 20% year on year, though provision will be lower, and that will support the PAT and is likely to remain stable year on year. Then CSB Bank is likely to report number, and the numbers are likely to be more of a okay set of number. So that's all from us. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.